Alexandra shutdown is showing no sign of slowing down. In fact, community leaders say they will extend their protest to other areas if their demands for better services are not met. The Premier of Gauteng, David Makhura, met with residents yesterday to accept their memorandum. But this did little to appease the angry residents who've been protesting since last week. Silindelo Masikane is there this morning and is joining us now for the latest. Silindelo, good morning. Earlier when you spoke to one of the leaders of this protest action in Alexandra, he said there could be more pickets today, but somehow they've toned down the intensity of the protest.
Yes, certainly. The intensity of the protest action from Alexandra residents has definitely come down a couple of notches. In fact, there are no burning tires, people are not barricading roads, and what we're being told is that while they're waiting on politicians to really respond and see what they're going to do about their concerns. The president is expected in the area on Thursday. They're saying that dialogue is a start. It's just the beginning, but they want to see action. And if they don't see action, then we really could see the protest action intensifying again. But just to take you through the history of Alexandra and whether there really has been any change, I think it's important to speak to one of its oldest residents. In fact, we are in the home of Bablinda Twala, 75 years old, born and bred here in Alexandra. He's really been hailed as a hero in this community. He's been nicknamed, in fact, the father of Alexandra. So if I just take you to Bablinda Twala, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I mean, you've been quite prominent in the development of Alexandra. The community really considers you its hero. You're very much involved in development. Now, being one of its oldest residents, take us through some of that history. You told me that in this very yard, your mom started off in a mud house, and now here you are today.
Thanks for having me, Silindelo. I'm Linda Twala, born and brought up in Alexandra, right where you are, in the mud house that I showed you. Yeah, 75 years back. Should I continue? The work that I do in Alexandra, I look after senior citizens and, of course, disabled persons. But business-wise, I used to own a company called Alexandra Refuse Removals. I started cleaning the township in the 70s, 80s, where we used to clean up the township voluntarily with the likes of Muloi. They were using their trucks, and Mnisi and all the others, and Lifakane. So I used to show educational films in schools, and then we used to share the money and make some competitions of recycling bottles and plastics. Alexandra wasn't dirty then, and up until the previous government gave me a tender, though they wanted me to be under a white company, I refused. I said I'd rather have my black brothers. So one of them was Mulema, originally from Venda. And we started, the Alexandra Refuse Removal until 2003. That's where problems started. Yeah.
So take me through those problems. And essentially, I want to know from you, as one of its oldest residents, who do you think is to blame for the state Alexandra is in today?
Really, I wish I could elaborate on that. The problem is blaming each other now. It's of no use. If they can give us back our work, because I know we used to wake up at 3 in the morning speaking to the community, and we used to do loud hailing. If we were to pick up scraps or old fridges, there was a day when we were doing that. But again, we used to have a vigorous education drive whereby we were teaching people how to keep their homes clean at that time. So what went wrong? It's just that maybe it's because of the influx. People were coming into Alex in big numbers. But again, that is not a problem. What you need to do is to have that passion and tell people how to behave and how to keep their homes clean, like we did.
Do you think politicians today don't have that passion for people first?
Maybe they don't, maybe they do, but I wish I could say to them, if given a chance, I promise we'll turn Alexandra around. Yeah, because firstly, what we need to do in Alexandra, we are 915 a square mile. Yet across the road in Senton, the number is very, very low. Now in Alexandra, if you want to keep Alex clean, we need more land. Yeah, we need to demolish Alexandra block by block. That's what we intended doing some years back when I got a place which is called Vezunyao. That was my property. That's where we were going to put up flats and make sure that when we demolish from 1st to 6th Avenue, at least people have a place where they can stay and move back. But that never materialized.
Now, moving forward, who do you think is capable of changing Alexandra? Is it the ANC? Is it the DA? We are seeing them going back and forth about who's responsible for the state of Alexandra. Who do you think can be able to turn this place around? We are in an election year.
I would say all of us. Yeah, because I don't want to politicize what I'm saying now. All of us, let's come together, be it PAC, EFF, NNP, let's come together and clean our township. Not only in Alex, even in other townships. Let's do the same. I mean, I've done this. I know how to clean the township. I have no profession. I'm garbage man. That is what I was born to do.
All right, thank you so much. All right. Bradan, I think I'm going to have to leave it there for now. I'd love to speak to Babinda Twala further, but that's all the time I have. Back to you.